What's up, people? GemCurio here. Just got off work, so part of my appearance, I'm gonna freshen myself up in a minute. But I want to share this thought before it gets away from me. I've been thinking, and I've come to realize in a lot of ways, people don't understand why toxic relationships happen to them. You feel like, or you always try to do to treat people right, to be the best version of yourself you can be. And when you give your all. And you wonder why you keep running into these people that are damaged, that need work, that know they're messed up. And it's sort of like it's like, why do I have to go through this? Why can't I just meet somebody right for me? Well, allow me to explain this to you in a way which you don't see. All right. God, the universe, whatever you want to call it, is all about balance. Okay? But the truth is, light only shines brightest in the dark, and love only shines brightest in hopelessness. The way the universe balances this all out is he has to send someone extremely forgiving, extremely loving, extremely patient, extremely sincere, and extremely honest towards a person who doesn't know anything about that. Why? Because in order to be just, in order for justice to be served spiritually, that person has to see love at least once in their life. It's only fair. Everyone feels like they get a raw deal. Why does everyone feel like they get a raw deal? Because good people end up with toxic people. And toxic people refuse to learn their lessons. So they continue to be toxic. You see, people who are trying to be loving, right? They're sent to people who don't care anything about it, but want it. They want it, but they don't know how to treasure it, how to nurture it, how to make it grow. And they're so afraid, they're so stuck in their ways that even though they see it, even though they prayed for it, even though they begged for it, they can't believe it. They can't believe it's in front of them. Some of them do. Most of them change after that person is no longer in their lives. That's unfortunately how it goes. After they've completely broken the heart of the other person. It takes that type of love. It takes a good person's heart to be broken in order to wake up the heart of a toxic person. That's just what it is. And sometimes even that won't work. But that is the balance. That is the opportunity. As a person trying to be sincere, trying to be good, you're strong enough to handle it. You're sincere enough to see it before you even get into it. It's not like you're walking in blind. You see what that person is. You know what they are. But something inside you say, give them a chance. Just try. Take that risk. It might not be you. It might not be what you think it is. Something inside of you sees that one little speck of light inside of it. And you're thinking, if I just feed it love, if I just feed it, it'll grow. And for the most part, I don't know. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Usually, the person can't learn. They can't. It's beyond them, and they live in regret the rest of their lives. The the difference is this: for all the people they had before that abused them, all the people that they had that verbally, physically, mentally abused them, all the people who created that person to be who they are. That that darkness that resides in them. They had a chance. They had a chance to change. They had that opportunity. And they're gonna get their karma. That's just life. We all get ours. Just like when you leave the person, you recognize how strong you are. You recognize how wonderful you are. You recognize that you've given something that this person may never see again. That you don't even want to give up on them, but you know you have to for you. And what's funny, when you're being good, eventually you pour love, you pour effort, you pour all this water into this dry desert until it runs dry. And when it runs dry, you leave. It is enough. The universe, God, makes it this way so that you have given all and your conscience is clear and there's nothing to look back to. And you know what you sacrifice them. Nobody can say they treat every person they've ever been with the same. You don't. It's a lie. And most people, good people, they give more because they believe in people. And there's nothing wrong with that. But at the same time, understand you're a tool. You're a tool and a judgment at the same time. You are the water of life. You are the hope in this barren place. Think about how many people you've met that just don't believe in anything. They say they do, but their lives show it. Their lives show they don't believe anything. They have no courage of change. They have no hope in what could be. Instead, they're hoarding what is, and they cannot move. Their life is their punishment. And yours changes. Yours grows. Because all the water you pour out, the more you pour out, the more you have to give. And people will see that. People will see your glow. People will recognize how wonderful you are because that's what you are. So don't worry. Don't forgive them. Forgive them. Let it go. Understand. Some of us are tools to heal people that need it. And it may not happen in your eyes. It may not happen. That person may not end up with you. And that's okay. Because your love, your ability to give, your sincerity, and your consistency is possibly the only love they will ever know. And for that, you're great in yourself. And that toxic relationship, though it was a lesson for you, you don't stop loving. And you've given them hope. That's what more can a person do than take a hopeless situation and give a person hope. So understand, toxic relationships, it's a two-sided experience. And your role, whether you got hurt or were the person doing the hurting, it's all to balance it out so that the dead have life and those that are living become stronger in their lives. So don't be forgiving. Give everyone love and light. And always try to be the best version of yourself, no matter what. Do not let anyone change you. Be that good-hearted person. Don't give it freely. Give it when your intuition tells you to. Even if you know it's a freaking toxic waste dump, because you know what? You're being used for a greater purpose than you think. And though it hurts, the universe balances itself out, so your rewards later will be greater. It's GemCurio. I gotta get a haircut. I gotta clean myself up. I ain't about looking like this. So y'all take it easy. Talk to you later.